No Man's Sky Expedition 5. Exabology. Let's do this. Alright, so I already know that this expedition is unique as it starts you off with a pet. Oh, right on. I actually got a pretty cool looking pet. I think everybody gets one of these mantises things. Hold on a second. Why does he look like Torrent? Did they give us Space Torrent? Space Torrent, No Man's Sky. So the first milestone that you got to complete is just ride on your pet around for a little bit. 850 units. It's honestly, if you want to get this done efficiently, hop on your pet and beeline it straight to your spaceship. You'll get two in one, or you can just walk to your spaceship. Either way, but getting to your spaceship is your second milestone. Those ones are easy. You can get those done real fast. Third one is just as easy. Just go in photo mode. Take a picture of your pet. You can take as many pictures as you want. Next one's going to be a little bit longer. This one you got to get your spaceship up and running. Anybody who's done expeditions before, they know how this goes. It's almost every expedition you got to do this one. But I'll break it down for you. So make sure you claim the rewards for riding your pet. You'll get a mining laser that you can then use to destroy plants for carbon. Rocks for ferrite. And some dehydrogen for dehydrogen jelly. Use a refiner to refine things into pure ferrite and dehydrogen jelly as you see fit. Each component requires different things, so just check into those. The steel plating and the hermetic seals. Then, after you get all those made, plug it into your spaceship. Repair the parts that need to be repaired. And then you're ready to go. Give your Space Torrent a few pats and a few creature pellets to nibble on the flight. And then it's off to the stars. Next milestone on the list is to rebuild your warp drive and warp to another system. So I'll walk you through a couple ways. We need chromatic metal and microprocessors. Now, chromatic metal is easy to get. Microprocessors can be difficult, but if we just fly to a place and purchase them, it makes it a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster. So first thing, chromatic metal. We're going to find ourselves a nice, generous, activated indium farm. Walk up and take however much we need. We're just going to go ahead and take the whole thing because they're very generous here. If you're playing offline and you don't have access, don't worry. I'll walk you through that too if you need help walking through that. So once we get that, we're just going to refine it into chromatic metal. Now, if you're not playing online and you don't have that, you're going to have to build yourself a terrain manipulator. It'll take carbon and the hydrogen jelly. Then you just, same planet, find yourself an activated indium vein, mine it until you have enough, slap down your portable refiner, and plug it in. Put in some fuel, put in the activated indium, and you'll have plenty of chromatic metal in no time. Activated indium goes 1 to 4, meaning you will quadruple the amount into chromatic metal. So you will have plenty of chromatic metal with just a few pieces of activated indium. So now we have plenty of chromatic metal and some leftover activated indium. Now, I highly recommend using any of the bases that other players set up to your advantage. I already have the chromatic metal, so I'm actually going to just toss the activated indium. Easy come, easy go. I'll make my fortunes elsewhere. Now we have to get the microprocessors. So best case there, highly recommend looking for a planetary base that you can purchase things from. Technological traders usually have a lot of them, but I ended up finding myself I believe these are called archives. I found myself a planetary archive, and So I'm going to go ahead and run over to the store there and purchase myself 5 microprocessors. This is a lot faster, a lot easier than having to build it, and they give you 500,000 credits for completing one of the earlier milestones anyway. So they give you the money, and you just purchase the microprocessors. Easy peasy. While you're here, make sure to pick up anything else you might need. If you don't have enough oxygen, make sure you grab some of that for your antimatter housing, and some ferrite dust. If you haven't picked up enough, head back to your spaceship and repair that hyperdrive. As an added bonus, before I hyperdrived out, I stumbled upon an abandoned freighter without any emergency broadcaster. I didn't even know you could stumble upon freighters without an emergency broadcaster, but I guess there's a chance that you can stumble upon one as a standard anomaly in deep space, which is pretty cool. After that slight detour, hyperdrive is fueled and ready to go. You're more than welcome to use any route you see fit. It's always nice to go off the beaten path in these expeditions and maybe discover a system that nobody else has, or find a system that a lot of people have discovered. There's all types in these expeditions. But I go ahead and just beeline it straight to the rendezvous point and jump a second time without little hesitation. The rendezvous point 1 is on the Lush planet, so heading straight for the rendezvous point will net you not only the rendezvous 1 but also the Lush planet 1 all in one. It's great. It's great. 2 at once. Or you can, if you want, explore the planet a little bit. I did a little exploring. I found this nice little island in the middle of a lake, and yeah, I kind of like this place. I think I'm going to set up a base here. You're more than welcome to do that too. Sometimes it's not the goal, it's the journey. Now that you're on the Lush planet, you can induce the egg from your pet. Now remember, you're only going to be able to induce the egg on the Lush planet, so you are going to have to land there and do that. Now you got a little egg from your pet. After 24 hours, you'll be able to hatch that into another version of your pet, and I'm pretty sure somewhere around there is a milestone that requires you to do that. So hold on to that egg. You'll never know when you need it for another milestone. Now, if you're having a hard time finding the rendezvous point, you can always click on it in the milestone tab, and it will set a quest, and it should highlight it directly so you can fly straight to it. And that's the end of the first wave for Expedition 5.